Hello everybody, it's July 10th, 2024. It's a Wednesday. I am currently in Waterford, Connecticut, but I'm going to do a drive through and around the Niantic area, the town of Niantic. First thing I got to do is jump on 395. And here we go. I wanted to get this approach from 395 into Niantic because there's a lot of major road work going on down there right now. You know, massive construction project. And I figured if I catch a little of it on video here, as I, kind of pull off the exit there. It's historically probably significant. That project will probably be done within a year. They've been working on it for an extended period of time. And I figured, I'm here, I may as well grab some of it. It's a cloudy day, very overcast when I came down here from Norwich. As a matter of fact, it was not raining, but there was, kind of a misty conditions where it was, negatively impacting on my windshield. I had to use the windshield wiper, so that wouldn't be good for my camera, which is outside the vehicle, so that would have kind of been a problem. I wouldn't have been able to do that. But right now the sun is out at the moment, but there's a lot of clouds in the sky. Hopefully we can pull this thing off without rain or mist or anything that could ruin this project I have in mind today. All right, we're going to get off 395 and we're going to merge onto I-95. Which can be tricky at times. This is an area of heavy congestion on weekends or at certain time frames. But again, you got to be real careful with this merge I'm doing right now, and looks like I'm okay. Niantic is exit 74. That's 3/4 of a mile, so hopefully I can absorb some of this road work. Kind of begins right about now. And they're coming along pretty quickly right now. I mean, this is a multi-year project, but they've made an incredible amount of progress in the last, I would say, since the beginning of the year, 2024. Okay, my exit is coming up quick. I'm not going to be able to get a lot of this in, but maybe coming back. I mean, you can get a glimpse of a little of it right there ahead of us. But I got to get off this exit. If this is the exit that's going to bring me right down to Main Street in Niantic, the heart of Main Street. Costco directly in front of us. That's only been there for a couple of years. That's another new construction. You can see the giant mounds of, gravel and whatever. I mean, just, I would say some of it's gravel, some of it's heavier stone, some of it looks like conventional loam that you would use, tops. I don't know about topsoil, but whoa, a lot of construction and workers and trucks and stuff all over the place, which is to be expected. Oh yeah, they're building a new bridge here. I mean, this is going to be wild. I'm on Flanders Road right now, by the way. And this will lead directly to Main Street. You can see a lot of the, off to the right there, a lot of the construction, different concrete components and things that'll go into, I'm guessing, drainage systems and things of that nature. Stop and Shop on my right. This business is all up and down this Flanders Road. Iliano's Grill, Pizzeria and Restaurant. Ford dealership on my right. There's so many businesses, I'm not going to be able to... Wow, they got electric Ford trucks over there. Back there to my right. I'm not going to be able to name all the businesses because there's just... they're everywhere. Both sides of the street. Up and down. I'm not going to be able to swing that. Village Cafe to my right. I'll name some of them. Let's see here. Fox Glove. I don't know what that is to my left. Midway Plaza to my right. There's dentists, doctors. There's, you name it. They got it right on this strip. If you live in Niantic, my assumption is you come back here for a lot of, your conventional shopping. But I'm going to cover as much territory as I can. This isn't a comprehensive, blanketing of the town of Niantic. I'm not going to be able to pull that off, but I'll try to hit the main highlights, Main Street, pull into some different, scenic views if I can. Again, I'm from Norwich. I live in Norwich. I'm not an expert on all the streets and everything in Niantic by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been down here enough in my life where I'm relatively familiar with the general layout. But again, I'm far from an expert. It's another hot, muggy day. Right now it's 88 degrees. I did Voluntown, Connecticut yesterday, and today is a similar looking day. We have the heat, we have the humidity. We have the overcast skies that could potentially open up to a blue sky later on. I don't know. I think it's going to clear up as the day goes by here. I have yet to cover Niantic, Connecticut with one of my drives. I may have... I don't know. I can't recall driving through Niantic maybe on one of my other longer drives, but it doesn't... I don't think so. This is definitely Niantic all the way, bumper to bumper. Let's see, Niantic Awning Company to my left. Wow, they got a big dinosaur out there for a logo. Okay, now it says Niantic. I don't know if it's the town line. It didn't say town line, but there was a sign back there that said Niantic, Connecticut. Sometimes they'll, year established, they'll give you the information like that, but That was just plain Niantic, Connecticut. Okay, now I'm on Pennsylvania Avenue. There's a marina, Three Bells Marina, to my left back there if I went down that road. Niantic Community Church to my right. So this, again, Pennsylvania Avenue. This is going to lead me directly to Main Street. Yeah, the sky is directly ahead of us, way off in the distances. Looking to, maybe break up those clouds a little bit. So East Lyme Town Hall, Camp Net at Niantic is left. The town hall is to my right. More businesses in here, conventional, Dairy Queen and real estate, Remax Real Estate, CVS. All right, Niantic Plaza is down here to my right. But straight ahead, Bank of America to my left. All your standard every town USA businesses. Directly ahead of us is a boardwalk. If you ever come to Niantic, if you're ever in the area, beautiful gazebo to my right, by the way, put up by the Niantic Lions. If you ever come to Niantic, you're going to want to stop and park and go on the boardwalk that is straight ahead directly. We can't see the water right now. I think that's where the Niantic River leading into the Long Island Sound, but you definitely want to check that out. That boardwalk. Morton House to my left. That's a legendary structure. We'll get a better look at that on the way back. I'm on Main Street right now, Niantic, Connecticut. So oh wow, Sift has a bakery down here. Sift has a bakery to the left back there in Mystic, and I didn't know they had one in Niantic, but they have the best baked goods, off the charts, gourmet, high end, phenomenal stuff. But we're on Main Street. We're going to do a little cruising around. I'll work my way back there. All right, I think there's a bridge here. There's another boardwalk to my left over here. Really great views. I mean, again, if you're down here, I'm going to come down here with my handheld video camera one of these days and do a on-the-ground video. Niantic Bay Boardwalk and charter fishing to my left. If I took that left, which I'm going to take that left, there's a park down there. Okay, we're going over a bridge. Is this a drawbridge, by the way? Oh, there's a drawbridge ahead. So we'll be going over that drawbridge. You're probably going to hear the audio change a little bit. Well, okay, it's not they got rid of they used to have kind of a grill on that road there. So I'm not going to venture too far up this way. I'm going to turn around as soon as I can, because I want to go to that park that I just mentioned, and I also want to hit that, that Main Street. I want to hit that heavily. So let me take a left on West Street, and I'm going to turn around down here. I got a guy right on my tail, so it's gonna take a second to. Let's take a look down here while we're here. That looks pretty interesting. Wow, beautiful flowers and beautiful house. What is the name of this? Sunbeam Fleet, Captain John's. Mago Point Way. All right. I'm going to take a left down here. Why? Because it looks really cool. Millstone. There's a nuclear power plant located down here, by the way. All right, I'm going under the drawbridge, I believe. I mean, this seems to be leading in that direction. If I was an expert on Niantic, I would know this. Mago Point Park. All right, I'm glad I came down here. There's the drawbridge. Authorized vehicles only. All right. I mean, we get a kind of a glance at the bridge. We get a look at the end of the Niantic River, I believe. So that was worth it. Whoa, do not enter. Okay, I gotta get out of here a different way. The way I came in, I can't leave. So we gotta figure this thing out. All right, there it is. Niantic Bay Boathouse. I'm tempted. Let's take a ride down this way. Niantic Bay Boathouse. I'm hoping for some views. No trespassing. Never thrills me when I see things that say no trespassing. Private property. I mean, this has all the indications of I'm not really supposed to be here, but I am here. And I'm going to get my way out of here right now. There's a view. That's a train trestle, I believe, or train drawbridge for a train, I think. I believe so. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's that different angle on that drawbridge right in front of us. Does this get me out of here or not? I'm not really sure if this goes all the way around. Okay, good. All right, totally unexpected. Did not know that was there. I've never been back there before, so. Little bonus footage there thrown in. Mago Point Marina South Yard. All right, this gets us out of here. The name of this restaurant is Fat Tuna Raw Bar and Restaurant. I mean, this looks like a really cool area, this Mago Point. I'm going to drive down here. What does this thing say? State Boat Launch Area. I don't want to get, too caught up in the matrix down here, but if this is a state boat launch, I might be able to get some decent views. As the sun shines down, that's good news. All right, there we go. That's the Niantic River, I believe. Let's linger on that for a second. I mean, you can see all the boats docked up over here. Let's point this thing right out. Right there. I mean, this is a wide boat launch. I mean, you could put a massive boat in there if you wanted to. can do some kayaking down here. I think they rent kayaks. I would definitely wait for a nice, calm day to do any kayaking in the river down there. All right, what is this? Hillier's Bait and Tackle, established 1934, directly in front of us. So they've been around for a while. And I'm going to work my way back. Let's see, Millstone Road West. I don't want to go to Millstone, but I just can't resist. I was going to work my way back, but no outlet. I thought this might give us a decent view of Millstone. Well, let me take a ride down here. This is, again, Millstone Road West. If things get too out of hand here, I'm just going to turn around. You never know what you're going to find on these roads. All right, wait a minute. What is that? Okay, cul-de-sac, private property, no trespassing. That'll be part of my walk when I do my on-the-ground filming. I'm going to go back there, and it looks like a bridge over a train track that may lead to, kind of expansive water views, possibly of Millstone, which, again, it's a nuclear power plant. It's been there for decades. See a lot of signs both sides of the road that say no data center. So apparently there's people protesting the construction of some kind of a data center around here. I'm assuming. Okay, this looks like an important older store down here to my left. Package store, Coca-Cola. Mago Point. Packy. Okay. Again, beautiful property down here. This is going to bring me back to Main Street. Okay, there's off in the distance there, that train drawbridge. You can see to the left, slightly to the left, that train drawbridge is up right now. Niantic Bay Boathouse, that's where we were 5 minutes ago, to the left. Yep. I'm looking over to my left, and that drawbridge is fully extended with a big giant, I don't know what it is, sailboat or some large vessel over there. Okay, I want to jump into this park real quick. Black Hawk Fishing, what is this? Niantic Bay Boardwalk Access, Charter Fishing. Okay, Cine Memorial Park, Niantic Bay Boardwalk. So this is one way to access the boardwalk down here. And there's another view to the right of that. You can see the train tracks all the way up in the air. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm not gonna venture down here too far because it looks like somebody's collecting money, or I don't know what they're doing down here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just back up here, get a view of. We had a view earlier of that river, Niantic River, but we'll get another one right there. Hopefully that camera's high enough you can see that. Beautiful clouds. But I don't want to, this guy back there, I don't know if they're charging for parking, whatever. I'm not going to be around. So, again, when I do this on foot, I'll cover, I'll be able to target certain areas better. And again, directly in front of us, the train track, right there, right up above there. As I wait, okay, here we go. Village of Niantic, town of East Lyme. So this is established 1839. We're in East Lyme, but Niantic, the village of Niantic is what I'm concentrating on today. Boats all over the place to my right. Okay, what do we have here? Niantic River Trans U-Haul. Again, it's too many businesses to mention. Boat Sales, Boats Incorporated, Dad's Restaurant to my right. I am on Main Street right now. Mermaid Liquors back there. Stewart's Music, Skipper's Restaurant. Boardwalk way to my left. It's awesome. I'm gonna grab that in the future. Okay, Old Lyme straight ahead. If I kept going straight, I would drive into Old Lyme, another beautiful town. That Morton House to my right. Hopefully you can get a glimpse of that. Morton House Hotel. What else did I have down here? Hale's floor covering, 5 churches by the bay. Joe the Plumber. I don't know, I'm just reading signs. Constantine's Restaurant to my left. Too much to mention. I mean, if I'm to, what is this? Black Sheep to my right. If I'm to concentrate on my driving, I have to. Okay, the Book Barn to my right. It's kind of an offshoot of the one in, there's another one located, I think, in Waterford. They have used books. The best bookstore, used bookstore anywhere, probably in New England. It's phenomenal. If you like looking around, browsing at books, you cannot miss that if you're in Niantic. As I cruise up Main Street with all the beautiful homes, and I'm going to go up Main Street a little ways here. Then when I come back, I'm going to kind of dip into some of the side roads because it leads down to the water. We might be able to get some views. Niantic Children's Museum to my right. This, I believe, let's see, Crescent Point at Niantic to my right. Tony D's Craft Creamery, homemade ice cream up there. Niantic Baptist Church back there to my right. Casablanca Fine Wicker Furniture to my left. Sometimes I get left and right mixed up because I'm going, it's, I'm not dyslexic or anything, but I'm saying things so fast that, I'm trying to process driving and given business locations. Cafe Soul to my left, as fast as I can. Let's see here. So I'm still on Main Street. Niantic Center School to my right. So there's a big school down there. When Main Street ends... Okay, now I'm on West Main Street. Okay, so I'm not going to do too much of... Well, wait a minute. Okay, as a matter of fact, there's the book barn right there in front of it. That's the main. I was talking about that used book. They have a satellite office store back there. But directly in front of us, I'm slowing down. Catch that right there. That is a must visit if you are anywhere in the area. If you like used books. Absolute. You have to do it. It's an experience. It's a one-of-a-kind place. Nothing else I've ever been to before comes close for used books than the book barn back there. All right, I'm going to get out here a little way. I'm going to turn around just a little bit. What do I have? I'll turn around at Guy's Quality Cars. If this is Guy's Quality Cars, there's not a lot of cars out here right now. I don't know why. Okay, maybe they're in the back area there. Okay, so I'm going to head back. To the heart of Niantic, the Main Street area, and I'm going to catch some of them offshoot, I don't know, they lead different little streets to the, it'll be on my right, will lead to different parks and things of that nature. Village Pizza and Grill. There's so many signs. I just can't do it. Okay, Book Barn to my left again. Still on West Main Street. But I'm going to do a little exploring up here. Charlie's Place Restaurant and Lounge to my right back there. Niantic Professional Center to my... You know what? Let me turn into this thing real quick. Whoa, that was abrupt. But when I get to a school, I like to cover schools. All right. I mean, this seems to be relatively new construction. I say new. I mean, it's definitely not a... it wasn't built in the 1800s, that's for sure. Let me get a different view of this from way back here. Right there. I like to get schools. Let me get a different angle. Because people went to the school and they like to look at it. And it's pretty fun to look at your old school. Okay, now there is a older portion of the school. Let me back up here and I can go over here and get a wider view. Yeah, that section in the back there, I'm not going to go all around it. I can't. I'd have to go down a different street. But the section to the right back is the older portion of the school, obviously based on the construction. And this new, to the immediate right now, is obviously a newer addition to that school. Okay. Now, let's get back up. More no data center signs. What is this? Smith's Acres to my right. Strawberries, peaches, flowers, everything. You name it, they got it. There's Cafe Soul again. That looks like, I think that's been there for a long time. I want to read the name of this school. I think I'm going to take a left here. I didn't plan on that, but just to get I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I want to get a better glimpse at that Niantic Center School. That's the name of it, Niantic Center School. Looks like I'm not going to be able to turn into that school like I thought I was, so I'm going to have to weave my way in and out of here a little bit so I can point this camera. older section of the school. Right over. When I turn slightly left here, in a second, right there, you can get a glimpse of that school. Again, it's tricky when you're driving a car. I can't, if I was standing there, I could get you a perfect shot of that thing, but it's the best I can do. At least we get a better look at Cafe Soul. Good, I'm right up at the red light here. Specialty coffee, breakfast, lunch, Cafe Soul. Interesting. Nice color, cool logo up top. Looks popular. There's people in there, both parking lots, decent amount of cars in them. Okay, Black Point Road. Phew, boy, there's a lot of stuff I could cover. I may have to come back to Black Point Road. You know what? I'm going to go. I'm slight change of plans. I'm going to go straight down Black Point Road. Again, I can't. If I did a comprehensive, I always say this, but if I did a comprehensive every street in town video, it would be a 9-hour video. It's just literally impossible. It's a cool truck filled with flowers over there. All right, so this is. Waiting for the GP. Oh, yeah, Black Point Road. Let's see what happens if we get out here. This could be interesting. Black Point Pizza to my left, and there's other Chloe's Laundromat. There's other businesses in there. As we cruise down the road, we have no idea what's in front of us now. This could be like the greatest view of all time, or nothing. I have no idea. I think I should have went left back there. I got to turn around. I mean, I could go forever. These drives, you know, when I don't, I'm going to turn around. When I don't know the real specifics of exactly, you know, the lay of the land, sometimes I run into these little situations where, you know, I could be going off into Never Land. But that little pit stop didn't really cost us much time. Got to see a beautiful tree. All right, Scotty's Farm over there to my left. Okay, what does this do for us? Oh, Crescent Beach. I've heard of that. We're going under a, you know, there'd be a train bridge. Crescent Beach. Drive with care. Which way is Crescent Beach? All right, there's a really nice church right there to my right. The name of that is St. Francis Chapel at Crescent Beach. Let's take a cruise up here and see what happens. Nice neighborhoods here. Really cool houses. I'm hoping for a decent view at some point here of the Long Island Sound. Oh yeah, straight ahead. Yep. We got lucky. Alright, there's nobody behind me. I'm going to slow cruise down to this. Wow. How'd you like to have that house right there with that water view? Nice. Really nice. Okay, way in the distance there. That's important. That's Millstone. That's a nuclear power plant. Hope you can see it. All right, there's Crescent Beach. I'm going to turn around, go up a hill, so you can get a better view of that beach. Okay, do not enter. So I got to work my way around so I can come down that hill. I mean, this is really cool back here. There's a really nice park straight ahead, to my extreme right. There's a pond with swans, and again, I can't turn this camera around. I wish it was like a 360. I could point it in different directions, but can't do that. But anyways, this is going to give us a good view when I take a left here on Bayview Avenue of Crescent Beach and the Millstone way in the distance. So this is very important right here for visual. I don't know if we're going to be able to get Millstone in there, but we'll definitely get Crescent Beach because we're kind of pointing slightly away from Millstone. But swing this thing around a little bit. All right, right to my left. I'm going to very, very, very slowly. See that gentleman walking to our left? That's Crescent Beach. A lot of boats out there. People seem to be enjoying. Okay, there's Millstone directly in front of us, way in the distance. I know it's a wide-angle lens. It's probably quite distant on the video, but it's there. I'm trying to keep some other things in mind here. I'm going to go straight right now. But I kind of want to work my way back a little bit to another potential area. All right, I'm not... It would be nice if I could pull in on the right here, but I don't want to, again, I don't want to pay for parking. I don't want to... It's not that nothing against paying for parking. I would definitely pay for parking if I was going to stay there, but I would just be passing through. So let me take another right up here, a quick right. VFW post 5849 back there was in front of us a second ago. Yeah, see, there's a park in there for kids and just, adults, everybody. They have band concerts in there and, live music, and it's great. It's a blast. I've been there. Okay, I'm going over train tracks right now. I mean, below me, there was a bridge. Let me go. Again, I'm kind of doing some exploring here without really knowing where I'm going to end up 100%, but if you can see way in the distance there, train tracks and beach, boardwalk, everything down there. Yeah, what is this? A church, big church, St. Agnes Church to my left back there. I don't know if you caught it because I kind of climbed right on top of it. I'm on what is it? Hay Avenue. Or Hague. I'm not sure how you say that. Let me get back onto Main Street. This is tricky getting out of here, because I can't see that good to my right. But I want to go... over here again and try to work my way back to another potential view. I don't know. Let's get a view of that church from behind, right there. Whatever St. Agnes or whatever the name of that church I mentioned moments ago, that's part of it right there, the back end of it. Got landscapers out there working today at that church. As I try to figure things out and get back to where I wanted to go, that says dead end. That's not going to do me much good. I mean, I'm cruising through neighborhoods that I've never been in my entire life right now. Maybe this is the dead end. Yeah, it is. All right, well, these things happen. But it's a really neat little neighborhood. I like it. I mean, you can walk right down to Crescent Beach if you live here. All right, I'm going to take a stab at that one area that I don't know if it will produce anything great or not. I don't know, but I'm going to try. Entering Crescent Beach. Police on patrol. So there's the park I mentioned to the left. Crescent Beach way off in the distance. This is a premium area to visit if you're anywhere near Niantic. It's an absolute must visit. Okay, we'll get some decent views here. We're coming down a hill. You can see the water way off in the distance. Beautiful homes and a lot of cottage rental property down here. Nobody on my tail at the moment, so we can take our time. Again, Crescent Beach to my left, approaching it from a different area. I'd love to be able to swing around and point this thing just briefly over at the ocean. But, you know, it's dangerous because if somebody comes flying around this corner, I got a problem. I can see this gentleman right here. That would have been unfortunate. All right. Let's go up here a little ways up the road here and I'm going to try to keep my eyes peeled for a potential water view. I could be wrong. I may not, because I'm looking down the side streets. You guys are looking straight ahead. I'm looking to my extreme left, and I'm not seeing any areas that will afford water views, which is what I'm interested in right now. All right, there's that beautiful church to our left. The name of that church is St. Francis Chapel. Okay, Black Point. I'm going to take a left. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I get down here earlier? I got to really keep my head together here because these roads are confusing. I don't think I've been down here yet. Yeah, this is Black Point Road. This just extends further down. Hopefully, when I get to the end of this street, or at some point down here, it'll kind of kick into some water views. I hope. Don't know. We're certainly going to find out. Okay, now I'm on Adawan Road. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm looking to my left. I'm seeing some pretty major league water views over there. What is this? Adawan Private Beach. Yeah, that's kind of that can be a problem. Again, private. In other words, not for me because I don't live here. I'm not a member. Yeah, you know, if I get down some of these side streets, though, Let me keep going. Oh boy, wow, yeah, the water, you're getting definite water views. I'll take a left. This is a typical situation. If any of the lefts back there I took would have brought me to this. Okay, this is a beautiful view of. Perfect view of that nuclear power plant, Millstone Nuclear Power Plant. Adawan Beach directly in front of us. Private members and guests only. I happen to be neither. But there it is, if you can get a quick glance at it. Beautiful, sweeping landscape. But I'm going to work my way back a little bit. And see if I can, you know, let's see what's way down the end there. I want to get to the end of this road. We get to look at these nice neighborhoods here. I imagine these properties would be very expensive being this close to the water. You know, being able to have water views and walk to the Adawan Beach would be a lot of fun and, you know, definitely has value. Also, possible negative element is some of the flood risks around here during a hurricane can be really severe. Some of these houses, you know, depending on how severe the weather is, can be flooded, wiped out in some cases. I've seen it happen. Okay, here's another sign. Let me see this. Okay, Black Point Beach Private Club. I think this is just going to bring me down basically to the same. Well, maybe not. East Shore Drive. Right now I'm on Billow Road. I'm taking a right. Not positive where this is going to bring me, but there wasn't an arrow back there. I was at kind of a fork in the road with no arrow, so I'm not sure about. I mean, there's definitely water to my left. This is a very, very large area that I'm in right now. As far as, you know, there's multiple roads, I'm making multiple stops. There's golf carts around here, so people, you know, it's maybe a retirement community, people will get around in golf carts in many cases. I mean, this has a feeling to it out here that it's leading to a, you know, final destination point. Whether that's true or not, I mean, to my extreme left, massive body of water. I mean, I'm stopping every, 50 yards. All right, to the left, what is that? I mean, again, big body of water. Doesn't look like the greatest area to drive. Let me look down here. Nope. Well, yeah, I can't get that close to the water. Let's see. Stop. Okay, more data center signs. Stop data center. All right, this is just part of the, I guess I'll call it the Black Point area. So let me work my way back a little bit. Oh boy, there better be an outlet here. I am really weaving my way like a sewing needle up and down this this grid of streets. I'll pull down one of the side streets. It'll give you a kind of a glimpse of the situation, but I mean, there's no mind-blowing view, or I'm up on top of a cliff looking over the water or anything like that. But I just want to be able to turn around. Okay, if I get out here, I'm not going to do that one. There's no way to turn around. So let's see what we got up here. All right, I'll do this, and then I'll just back out of here. Well, change my mind. Maybe the next one. I got a glimpse around these hedges. All right, this gives you a look. This is a typical, right there. Millstone to the left portion, way off in the distance. And that body of water there, Long Island sign, technically I don't know. I mean, the Niantic River leads into this. I'm assuming it's Long Island Sound. But I'm going to back out of here. There's a good look. So I got to back onto... It's going to be tricky. Big hedges, and hopefully there's nobody coming. If there is, okay, looks like I'm okay. Now we can work our way out of here. So we did get some decent views of the water. We got a couple of nice shots, wide shots. All right, I've been up this street. I'm going to get up here and take a right. I think that's going to get me out of here. I'll do a sweep down Main Street. Maybe a couple other potential roads. Nothing. I meant, you know, we're towards the ending. You know, we're towards the latter portions of this video. There's no question about that. I mean, I literally could drive for hours and hours and hours, but basically, you know, I want to keep it within a reasonable time frame here. And I think I can do that if I get back to Main Street. I got kids on bicycles directly in front of me. Gotta be real careful. I'm on Sunrise Avenue. There is a yoga clubhouse down here every Wednesday. All right, Billow Road. Looks familiar. So I got to take a right, because if I take a left, there's no outlet. Oh, good. This will give us a water view. So right now my goal is to get back to Main Street. So if I keep going straight, we get another good water view. I got to do that. I think I swear I've been down here before, but I'm going to at least stop for a second and linger. You know, I may turn around and just head back, but yeah, I'm gonna turn around, because I was back there earlier. But we got another quick view of that beautiful water. Oh, we got a lot of guys riding bikes around here. It looks like a blast. It's down to 84 degrees. I'm assuming that's because we're close to the water. I mean, that's usually the case. The closer you get to the water, the cooler it gets. As I go inland, that temperature will rise up again. But we're working our way out of here right now. Do another full sweep of Main Street. If memory serves me, there looked like a road that potentially went along portions of the Niantic River. I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get down there, and then that'll be the end. You know, I'll end it. Maybe I'll go full circle again. I could go back to where I started, and we'll end the video there. So we got a little ways to go here. It's all a matter of me getting to Main Street. Okay, Black Point Road. I'm thinking that I take a right. Am I sure of that? No, but I think I came in this way. Yeah, I did. Good. So this will bring me back to Main Street. There it is. Yep, we went under that little train bridge to our left. We'll go under that again. Now I could take a right, and that could bring me to a whole other slew of really cool places I don't know. But again, I only have so much time, and I got to keep this video within, realistic limits. I mean, again, I could do 9-hour videos on every one of these drives and still probably not cover everything I want to cover. But it's given us a generally, decent overview of the Niantic town and surrounding little beaches and bridges and views and areas that you might want to take a look at. If you ever find yourself down in these parts. Overall, it is an extremely beautiful area to the naked eye. The neighborhoods are just, very picturesque, very beautiful looking homes, well maintained. So this is where we came in. The school is directly across, Niantic Center School directly across and slightly to the left. So this little, venture that we took part in back there was, it took 20 minutes, 25 minutes, seemed well worth it. All right, we're back on Main Street. Niantic Baptist Church to my left. Okay, yep. Let's go down Main Street again. There's another church over there. Let me catch the name of that. Oh yeah, St. John's Episcopal Church to my right back there. There's a lot of little motels, hotels off to the left and right, inns, the Niantic Inn and places of this nature. You gotta let the people cross, definitely. They get priority. State law. You're to stop when people are crossing the street. In this and many other areas. Tumbleweeds back there to my left. I'm not 100% sure what they sell, but the name sounds familiar. There is, it used to be Niantic Cinemas to my left. I'm not 100% sure if that's operational anymore. I wish I knew, but it was a very well-known little movie theater. All right, so I'm going to go up here. Again, Morton House to my left, very important. Wow, the train drawbridge is up again. Now, I want to take a left on this street. Not 100% sure where that is. Hopefully I'm not mistaken, but it wouldn't be the first time. Right here. I don't know what this is going to do for me, but it just looked intriguing. Any way you slice it, I'm going to be working my way back to... Okay, wait a minute. Long Island Sound access to my right. So this does something for us with regards to a potential nice view anyways. Boats all over the place. And there's a beautiful boat launch right in front of us. I'm going to capture this view right here. But I'm going to back up. You can always freeze the video if you want to scope out some of them boats. But I'm going to get out of here and work my way back. Eventually I'm going to have to terminate this video. I'm going to work my way back to where I began the video. And then I'll sign off. But I kind of want, like I said, I kind of wanted to go up this street. Neelan Funeral Home to my right. I'm sorry, it was directly in front of me. That would be to my left right now. What is this? Port Niantic Rack Storage. There's tackle, bait and tackle, and docks down here. Dockaminiums, like a condominium, but it's a dock. I think you probably buy it and, you know, pay certain fees or whatever. Again, if I go right, I think that brings me towards the water, so I'm going to do that. And I finally got a guy that caught a glimpse of my camera on my car. Good. This is a dead end, but that's all right because it's going to give me a view, a good view. Let's see. Whoa. If I get down there, you know what? I'm going to be out of my mind enough, and I'm going to do it. I'll have to back out of here. If anybody comes in here, then I'm not getting out of here. But this is what you call going above and beyond the call of duty. So right there, we get a real good view of, you know, the end of the Niantic River, I believe. But I got to back out of here. Hopefully everything goes okay. I do have a backup camera on this vehicle. But backing up is not as easy as going straight ahead. And I don't want to damage my car, obviously. Okay, let me turn around back into this driveway. A really cool house directly in front of us. Two really nice houses. I would expect nothing less with the beautiful water views they have. All right, so we're getting views. We're getting little snippets here and there of water views. That's always something I'm drawn to. But we're heading in the direction right now of leading back to where we came from. What is that to my right? It is a kind of a, well, Camp Net at Niantic. It's a camp. I can't go in there. There's some guard, security guard, whatever. But whatever Camp NETT is, if you're interested, you can look that up. All right, we're getting back on Pennsylvania Avenue. That's a biggie. We came in on that thing. We came in on Pennsylvania Avenue. Probate court, that brick building to my left. All right, let's head back. We're going to work our way back to where we came from, and then we'll close up shop. I'm pretty happy with a lot of the video I got back there. I'm also thrilled it didn't rain. As I said, when I was heading down from Norwich, it was, you know, misting or, you know, it was bad enough where I wouldn't have been able to record video. But that's completely dissipated. As we drive down Pennsylvania Avenue on July 10th, 2024 at 3 p.m. If I took a left, I could do a lot more exploring. I'll come down in the future. I'll cover more territory. I mean, I have, hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel right now. And they're fairly localized to southeastern Connecticut. Most of them, the vast majority. And I still think I've only scratched the surface. I concentrate heavily on Norwich, which is where I'm from. So, if somebody wanted to do a deep dive into every street into Norwich right now or 100 years in the future, it's going to be there. But if I start reaching out to other areas of interest, like yesterday I did Voluntown, today Niantic, I'll expand my horizons a little bit with these videos and, just branch out a little bit. But there is so much area to cover. New London is something I want to do more of. I have 3 or 4 New London driving videos there, but again, that's a town that I'd really like to, go neighborhood to neighborhood, section to section, on a granular level, and just really. Brookside Farm Museum, if I took a left. I'm not going to, but okay, I'm back on Flanders Road, so we're going to go through that business district. I'm not going to go to the commuter parking lot that I began this video. But I'm going to jump on the highway. I'll have to figure out exactly where I'm going to shut this thing down, but I do want to get a glimpse of some of that potential glimpse at some of that massive construction project I was talking about when I started out this video. As we go down Flanders Road. Okay, we're getting into the construction area. This is going to be a dream when it's all done. I mean, I don't know who the people working on this project out here. I mean, they have been doing a spectacular job. Okay, I can't see, I don't have the best view in the world because of this big truck in front of me, but I'm going to jump on I think it's I-95. There it is. All right, let's get a glance. If I slow down, okay, there's some construction. I've taken that bridge out, I think. Okay, yep. We're going right through some of the construction area, but kind of behind me. If I can't, obviously I can't take a left. I have to go straight. There's more construction going on, but hey, this is a look. Whoa. That was tricky. I gotta get over one more lane. But you can see the stone, the drilling and everything they did into those big ledges back there. That was all, that's all an expanded, that's going to be an expanded road. Okay, I have exit 76 up here, very important. So I'm on Interstate 95 north right now, but I'm going to get off and I'm going to jump on a 395. A lot of traffic to my left over there. You can see that's that area when I came in. I told you it really piles up. It's very dangerous merging from 395 to 95. All right, so this turn off this exit 76 brings me on to 395. The bridge above me, you can see more traffic slowly moving. Okay, I'm entering Waterford right now. Just crossed the town line. We're in Waterford. When I get to the area of that commuter parking lot that I left from, I'll sign off. I think that'll be an appropriate area to do that, because it brings us full circle, start to finish. Still plenty of clouds up there. Little blue sky. We had a lot of sunshine back there during this drive. So I consider this very lucky today that we didn't get that rain. Speed limit on this road, by the way, 395, is 65 miles per hour. If I took the next exit, it would bring me into, I would get to the Crystal Mall. I could go to Colchester if I wanted to. Okay, I'm going to get ready to sign off very soon. When I go over this bridge right here, that's where we started. So we've come full circle as of right now. I hope you enjoyed yourself, folks. We covered a lot of territory in Niantic, and I'm glad you came along for the drive. Thanks for joining me, folks.